Okay, so based on this table given, daily commuting distance, so it's a survey, and we have to determine which statement is true based on the results of the survey. So let's start with choice A. There is a greater variation in the distribution of distances people commute to work in survey A. So when you see a variation is a word that is related to standard deviation. So this will be related to standard deviation. But in both surveys, standard deviations are the same. So we expect that the variation in the distribution is the same for both surveys. So this choice will not be correct. Choice B says there is a greater variation in the distribution of distance people commute to work in B. So this, because of the same reason, this is also not correct. Since the standard deviation are the same, so the variation is expected to be the same. The variation in the so I'm reading choice C now. The variation in the distribution of the distances people commute is the same in both surveys, and that is correct because standard deviation same mean, variation is the same. So this is directly related to variation. So then the choice C will be correct answer in this case. But let's still keep reading. It is impossible. So for choice D, it's impossible to determine the variation in the distribution. Well, we already determined, we said that if the variation is the same, if the standard deviation is the same, then the variation is going to be the same. So because of that reason, D is also not correct. So in this case, the correct choice is going to be C.